Life is long, and my brain sucks.
Life is long, my brain sucks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and my co-host is Evil Space Bunny. Bunny, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you, Portz?
I'm doing pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. It's uneventful over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just video games and drinking and video games.
Yeah.
It's holiday season, you know? It's time off. It's relaxing. It's video games.
Oh, time off for you. That must be nice.
Yeah, I know your industry isn't really like that.
No.
This is like the slow season for me, so time off is easy to get.
Fair enough.
How you doing?
I've been good. How about you, Portz?
Good.
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 Good. Should we go around one more time? How you doing, buddy?
No. Happy New Year, motherfucker.
Happy New Year. Yeah, it's now 2020,
Yep.
and everyone with glasses can see now.
Oh my god, let me take these off. Wait, I'm still fucking
Well, not
blind.
yet, because we're to break the fourth wall. It's not for us. You have to wait till the podcast comes out.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Okay, sorry. I thought you loved fourth wall breaking.
I do like fourth wall breaking, so fuck you from the past.
Good one.
You'll hear that later when you're fucking editing, and you'll be like, God damn it, Bunny.
Yeah, I get really angry when you say fuck you.
Yep.
I get angry a lot because you say it a lot.
I mean, it's probably my favorite word today. Not even gonna lie.
Those are two words.
Wait, what? Fuck you? Fuck?
You said fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Fuck you? When you say it so fast, like, fuck you. It's just
it's
like
one
one
word. It's fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, I see. I've been doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Have you played anything that breaks the fourth wall this week?
I beat the messenger. Well, last week,
All the way?
technically. Yes. All the way. It's
1,000%?
Well, not 100%. I'm like doing a new game plus off stream, but to beat it right before Christmas, which was like after our last episode, but before we record. Anyway, fourth wall breaking. That was fucking so good. That ending was great. That game was so good. Loved it. What else did I play this week? Oh, I played Fury, which is like Cuphead, but it's 3D, and all it is boss fights, and literally you just run around and just do different faces of bosses. It's a lot.
I've heard that game is very difficult.
It is. It's pretty hard. But I'm enjoying it a lot. The music is so fucking good in this too. Like, I think every game that I played this week, the music has gone along with the hardness of the game, and it's just made it easier for me to like keep going, keep pushing myself.
Nice.
So, the other game that I've also been playing that I was screaming at earlier, was Cuphead. It's my first time playing it. It's so fucking harder than I thought it would be.
Wait, its reputation is like, it's like the two hard games you mention as a gamer is Dark Souls and Cuphead.
Yeah, I know. But like, I played, like, Dark Souls 1 was fuck hard. Dark Souls 2, I was able to handle a lot more than 1. I feel like 1's hardness was because of the clunky controls.
Yeah.
3 was fucking easy. You just make like a little fast fucker, and then you just roll around, and then you just like, and then you just like fucking roll around, and then you're like, and then you just, you know. So 3 was easy for me.
Did you write the Prima guide?
No. But, that's probably fucking, anyway. Anime, weeb shit. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I really played. I did play some Minecraft, but it was nothing to like really write home about.
Also, who writes anymore? Am I right?
I do, obviously. If you can
Like
see your notes.
physical letters?
Oh, yeah. When I do my sub drawing, they get a love letter from me.
That's adorable.
I know.
And totally insincere because it's a drawing and it's random.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow. What did you play?
Joking.
What did you play?
I played a little bit of... So, 2 of these games, I played 3 games. All right, let's break it down.
I see that.
2 of them I've already played before, but not all the way. So I'm just kind of revisiting them.
Mm-hmm.
They're also releases from this year. And Jedi Fallen Order is the first one I'm going to talk about. And it's a Star Wars game. You know that because it has Jedi in the name.
Yep.
And you got lightsabers. And you got a little cute robot.
Yep.
And the rest of it sucks.
Oh, no.
So I've talked about it a little bit on the podcast before.
Yeah.
But I think I like it enough. Maybe it's the Star Wars craze that's happening right now. But I think I like it enough to continue playing it.
Okay.
But the part of the joy, and this is like my weird thing that I enjoy doing, is just breaking down what's not working for me. And that gives me some sort of like therapeutic relief as I go through it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange. But I think it feels super empty. It feels like... So I've also been playing Sekiro. That's the second game. Compared to Sekiro, because... And I will compare them because it's obviously trying to do a Souls-like thing. Obviously. It's got shrines. It's got parries and dodges. And it's difficult. It's not anywhere near as difficult as a Souls-like game, but... Or a SoulsBorne game.
Yeah, no.
But it is definitely going for that sort of thing. And the thing that they don't do well enough, other than the combat, is the world. Like, I'm playing Sekiro, and the minute fucking detail in every inch of the map is amazing. Not just from visual style, but every area has a purpose. And if it doesn't have an obvious purpose, there's like... It's a spot to lead an enemy. Like it's useful and fucking gorgeous and detailed. It's mind blowing.
Yeah, like I've watched a lot of people play it, and it's gorgy.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's amazing, phenomenal. World building 10 out of 10. Jedi Fallen Order world building fucking -11.
Oh no.
Every planet you go to is so fucking boring and laid out the exact same fucking way. Not physically like, oh, left is this and that, but it's like, oh, 4 locked doors in the beginning. You got to figure out how to, get around them, and then you unlock the shortcut and blah, blah, blah. It feels kind of like the Skyrim dungeons. It's like, yeah, it's useful because you unlock it and like make yourself a shortcut. It's almost like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Where you're like climbing the fucking cathedral, and then it's like, oh, the pillars fell down in the right way, and now I can get over there again. Like, faster this time.
Gotcha.
It sucks. It's just so video gamey and dumb.
Yeah.
And the ground, just, like, there's no details. It's just, like, empty grass. There's not, like, branches everywhere and shit. Like, the weather effects they do are kind of okay, but it's just visually not... It's not my thing. It's nobody's thing. It's just not pretty. That's what it is.
Fair.
Not pretty. It technically like has the texture to be pretty, but I don't know, just the style of it is kind of washed out. It's weird.
No, I've seen a lot of people play it, and like that's like people's complaint. It's like, look at this fucking ground. What is it from? 1998?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's so boring. But Sekiro, on the other hand, oh, so good. So good and so hard. I started over because it's been like 8 months since I played that game.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember what any of my arm tools did or anything like that, so I'm just gonna start over. I'm not very far. I'm like at the first boss. I've only tried it like once or twice. It was before I was going to bed, but I'm looking forward to playing more of that because I was talking to my buddy, and I don't know. I would like to challenge myself a little bit more. We talked about some like gaming goals we might have for 2020. I'd like to challenge myself a little bit more. I think one thing I want to do is and we can talk about this more in a section where we can both talk about it, not just my game section, but
right.
I would like to beat a Soulsborne game for sure in 2020. And I think Sekiro is right up my alley. Like, I like the parry system. A lot of people don't like the parry stuff, but I'm sort of untainted by the Souls games, so I feel like it's a pretty good opportunity for me to have that one be my first one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of it. Okay, so surprise game. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Do you have any guesses?
I'm gonna say you didn't play The Messenger.
I didn't?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a guess. Do you have a guess of what game I did play?
Oh, you played Banished.
No.
What did you play?
I booted it up for like 4 seconds, but that doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count.
I played The Messenger.
Oh, you actually played it?
I did, yeah. I beat the first boss.
Oh, yeah?
And it was fun. I died a bunch. Not on the boss, actually. I beat the boss in one shot, but I died like 15 times on the way. And it's like, I watched you do it on your stream. And not the first boss, but I watched you fall into the same sort of trap that I did, where things go well for a while and you just get comfy and just like stop paying attention. That's like the pitfall of that game.
It's the pitfall, like any game like that. Like even in Cuphead, like if I glance over for a second to like look at chat or pay attention to chat, like that killed me so many fucking times today. And it's just like, whatever. It wasn't like getting me mad or anything, but like that was definitely my biggest distraction. And like just not paying attention. So like I've been playing Fury offline because there's no way in fuck that I could do that one on stream and try to like somewhat pay attention.
I'm surprised you're doing Cuphead, honestly. That's fucking incredible.
I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with these like harder games, and it's making me a lot more happy. And like I was kind of even talking to my chat today about how Minecraft has been kind of dragging me down. And I haven't been enjoying myself, and so I've been playing these other games, so it's kind of helping me. But I'm glad you're enjoying The Messenger. That makes me so happy.
Honestly, like, even when the game's hard, I just kind of bop my head to the music, and I'm like, everything's okay.
Everything's okay, yeah. Just gotta keep going.
It's like, God, the music is so good.
It's literally some of the best
and
music.
And it's upbeat, and it's just, oh my God.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody yesterday about video game music, and Fury and The Messenger, Cuphead, Runer has really good music. I forgot about that fucking game.
Oh, yeah, you gifted that to me. I need to play that.
You should play that one.
What kind of game is that? I didn't really look closely at it.
Runer is like an over-top game. It's like a shooter game, but it's kind of one of those like fast-paced where you're constantly moving. It's Is it like a twin stick shooter, like where you're moving and aiming at the same time and shit? Yeah, so it's a twin stick shooter.
That's what Bombshell is, by the way.
Oh yeah, so
the game
I haven't even looked into that. I keep meaning to. It's on like my whiteboard back here, and
it's not super worth it.
Oh no.
I mean, it's fine, but I have a weird liking to it, but I think it's a pretty mediocre game.
But like it is a twin stick shooter. You're like running around. There's also like combos, and you get like power-ups. The music's really good, and the story's kind of interesting, so I don't know. I really, really enjoyed it a lot.
Nice. I assume it has like a pretty serious tone, at least looking at the art.
Kinda, yeah. There's like some like kind of cheesy shit in there, because like a lot of the text is like typed out like how some of my anime obsessed friends talk to me, and I'm like, yep, okay, this is making me embarrassed right now.
Oh no.
But yeah, so it's 2020. Yeah
2020. So I went over my my aspiration, well, one of them. What are you looking to change up in your gaming in 2020?
I posted this on Twitter the other day because I started doing it. I went through all of the fucking Steam games, the millions and millions of Steam games. Well, not millions, but hundreds, literally, of Steam games I haven't played. And I started making a list of games I want to beat this year, games I want to revisit this year. And so I could slowly move them out of my library. And so, like, I have, like, a section for my little side scrollers that I'm working on right now. But then that way when I'm bored, I'm like, I don't know what to fucking play today. It's like, oh, I'll just go through my list of games that I fucking want to beat this year.
Yeah.
and work on that, or games that I want to revisit this year. And then I even made a section for games that I specifically want to stream this year too. So
that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
I love compartmentalizing my gaming. Like I'm not an organized person, but like I love the Steam categories. I love writing down the games I beat this year. I don't know. There's something super satisfying about it to me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make like a little spreadsheet, like we were kind of talking about in chat today about like CK. That kind of inspired me with, like you said, with like all her Twitch or her like Twitch shit. I'm gonna do that for my stuff too, but I think I'm gonna do that with video games instead.
Yeah.
And like that I can mark through all the stuff that I've been wanting to work on and blah blah blah. But I'm excited.
That's dope. I think I'm going to steal that. I need to go through and pick games that I definitely want to go through and just like commit to it, because there is that like there's too many channels on the TV to pick something to watch kind of thing with Steam libraries, right?
Yeah.
And so I just need to, just commit to them.
Exactly. And like I think this will be like a good thing. I was talking to a couple people on Twitter about this, and I'm like, what if we made a game of clearing our games? Anyway.
I mean, it is like that.
Yeah.
For sure. That's why I've kept a Google Doc of games that I've beat in that year since 2015.
Nice.
And I love it. The number's gone up every year. This year I hit 19, which is high, I think. But it could be a lot higher. And I just fell back into Dota in October, and that's basically what happened.
Fucking Dota just sucking your life.
I know. That's one thing. I just fucking stop playing that game. It would go great.
Yeah. I mean, I played Rust a little bit, and like I kind of got my yayas out, but I'm kind of getting back into it. But like that game doesn't have an ending, so it's like it'll be one of those games where I play every once in a blue moon, I think, or like just like on certain days of the week. It's like I will only play Rust on Sundays and Wednesdays or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I need to just cut out like solo queuing in Dota, because I don't care about my MMR anymore, and I just like to pal around and have fun with friends. So that's where it needs to stay. And I think I'm damn near that. So it's trending in the right direction, for sure.
For sure.
The other thing I wanted to do this year, inspired by yourself, was get into some 2D platformers, because it's a genre that I've always avoided.
Yeah.
And not for any other reason other than I didn't really play them growing up, because I had a PC and not a console when I was growing up. So
also,
there was more RPGs and but I mean there were plenty of 2D platformers coming out when I was a kid, but it was I was on PC playing shit like fucking Diablo and fucking, Dungeon Siege and shit like that. RPGs. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is play a handful of 2D platformers.
Mm-hmm.
The Messenger is the, sort of the gateway into it, which is a weird gateway because it's a hard game. But and after I, play a little bit of a couple, decide which one I'm going to beat it and just fucking do it.
Yeah, I think you should just fucking do it and dedicate just like a little bit of time. Like I have a list of small short ones. Like my friend Pedro, I beat that in about 4 hours.
Oh, that's attractive to me. Like I short games, I really learned an appreciation for this year.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like I thought when I first started playing the Messenger and I did it on my first stream, I was like, oh, I'll like play this game and I'll beat it in like 3 hours, and then I'll go to the gym, and then like fucking 5 hours into the game and I'm not even at the end, and I'm like barely into the game, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? Like the gym was about to close. I was pissed. I went like 2 hours over what I wanted to stream that day, but I didn't care because it was such a fucking fun game, but it's long. But yeah, like my friend Pedro, I beat that in about 4.5 hours. Gris, I think I beat that in about 3.5, and that's just like a pretty little fun, beautiful game.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do the 2020 stuff before or after news?
Let's do it before the news.
Okay. because I think it's kind of a good segue because
I have like one of these on here that I put on the list. So
one of these what?
Oh, one of the games that I put on the 2020 release. It's something that I wanted to bring up in the news.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Sweet. Well, maybe we'll save that one for last, and then we'll segue to the news that way.
Look at us. We're figuring it out.
So the other thing I wanted to do this year in 2020 was buy new games, like more new games. I've kind of stopped doing that because I'm like, my backlog. But I have an obsession. Listen, this is going to be a plug, all right, for free. We have a huge audience, and this is such a gift. But the Giant Bomb podcast is my favorite fucking thing in the world.
Oh.
You're welcome, Giant Bomb, for the, I hope that you can get your website back up and running after all the traffic you receive, but
Oh my God,
so they do a game of the year thing. Like it's a big deal. It's like one of the things they're known for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't know, 6 of them, 8 of them, something like that. They sit in a fucking room every day for 5 days for like 4 to 6 hours at a time and just talk about the games that released that year. And then they break it down and break it down and break it down, fucking like bleeding
Jesus.
knuckles for the games that they want to be game of the year. And at the end, they come out with a top 10 list, and it's fucking glorious to watch unfold.
Damn.
So I honestly want to play more new games this year.
Yes.
So that their Game of the Year podcast, I can know, and have an opinion on all the shit they're talking about. That's like the fucking reason. That's how obsessed with that show I am.
Wow. Okay. I can fucking nod my hat to that.
Oh, and it'll be good for this podcast. As a side benefit.
Like the thing that we work on every week on stuff.
Yeah. That thing that's been in our lives for 12 weeks.
Wow. It's like fucking
13. Sorry.
13.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus fuck. Get it together.
We're a teenager now.
Get it together, Portz. We're fucking
all awkward and gangly.
Okay, so
Pizza-faced fucks.
Wow. I'm still a pizza face fuck.
Me too.
Fuck.
Giant pepperonis everywhere.
Oh my God. I fucking, there's this chick that I follow on Twitch, and she's obsessed with pizza, and that's her like whole thing. And she was doing a charity stream, and if she reached her goal, she was gonna make a pizza face. And so of course she reached her fucking goal. So she's smearing fucking marinara sauce and cheese all over her fucking face. And it was the funniest fucking shit to watch. I fucking loved it so much. Oh my God. She's like my new fucking obsession right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get into the games that I want to talk about for 2020 that I might pick up. I'm not committing, all right? But because I totaled mine up and it's like $1,200 or something.
Oh God.
Which is not insane, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about it like that. Like every now and then you're like, $60, but when you think about the sum total, it's like, oh, okay. So in February, are you aware of this, by the way? Do you know what Nazi Zombie is?
Yeah.
Do you know that video game franchise?
Yep.
Did you know they're still fucking making them? What the fuck are they? Who is buying these?
I saw that on the fucking list as soon as
I've fucking never met anyone who enjoyed or played those games. No one. I own the first one and I've booted it up like once.
Oof.
I honestly wrote this down and put this here with some question marks because it's not like I'm like, ooh, I want to play that so bad. I'm just like, I want to know what's going on in that fucking community. Like who's buying? First of all, they rebranded to Zombie Army 4, which is hilarious to me because why did they take Nazi out of the title? Hating Nazis is like a huge thing right now. People love to hate Nazis. Just keep it in the fucking name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know why they took it out, but I know a friend that's still obsessed with them, like Sniper Elite, Zombie Army, and like all
Yeah.
those, and that's all they ever fucking play, and it's just like Jesus
Wow.
fuck.
Yeah, I might buy it. I might. It depends on how much it is. I don't know how much they come out at. If it's $60, I'm out. But if it's like 30, maybe.
Fair.
Yeah, you got one February.
I do.
Let's do it that way. Let's do it by month. Sorry, we didn't really talk about this beforehand.
Fuck January. There's nothing in January. Ori.
There's not. There's fucking nothing.
I know. I was kind of surprised, but I kind of get it. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is coming out. It's the sequel to the first one.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
That game has phenomenal art. Oh my god.
yeah, that game is fucking gorgeous. It's another fucking hard side scroller, like Castlevania or Metrovania is what they're called. Yeah, Metrovania style.
Metroid.
Metroid 2020. Anyway, so I haven't played all of the first one. I played like bits and pieces of it. I finally bought it like last year, and I kept meaning to play it, but I never did. So that's on my list of games that I want to beat. Just
beat
in
it before
time
it comes
for
out.
this. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So after Cuphead,
I hate and love the pressure of like trying to beat a prequel before the sequel comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like, it's too much. But then, I need to do that with Last of Us. I need to do that.
You do need to do that with Last of Us. You're lucky because Last of Us was supposed to come out in February, but it got pushed back to May.
I mean, I don't need a whole month to do it. I can do it.
Okay.
I just need to buy the game.
Yeah, you just need to fucking go get the game. I have it.
Yep. Okay. Can I borrow it?
It's on the PlayStation 3. Does it work on the 4? Is it backwards compatible?
I don't think so.
Oh,
No.
fuck. Never mind. Oh, wait.
All right.
I might have a... I'll have to look. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. So March.
Yeah.
There's a couple there. Doom Eternal. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be on your list too.
Yeah, it is.
Because holy shit. Doom 2016 was so good. We just talked about that last week, actually.
We did. And that was like... It's such a good game. And that's on my list of fucking games that I want to revisit.
The fucking grapple or whatever looks so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big fan of grapples.
Me 3.
It's actually one of the reasons Sekiro is so cool. The grapple in that is
is there a grapple in there? I don't remember.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I need to fucking just buy it. Is it still on sale?
I think it's on sale.
Okay.
Yeah. Still on sale till this podcast comes out, actually.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll buy it.
If you're hearing this podcast, it's too late to buy Sekiro on sale. And
Steam sale's
thousands of
over.
other games.
Fuckers.
Lest your festivity diminish.
But festivities are over.
Festivity.
Festivities are over.
Yeah, go home.
Then there's that Final Fantasy remake.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
Were you... I know I've asked this before, even on the podcast, I'm sure. Did you play the original Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, I played the
right?
fucking original.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of the original. I had a fucking
Okay.
Max
So
Knights
why-
of the Round Table, okay? I was super nerd.
I think the reason that I get this confused is because you don't seem excited about the remake, and like every fan of Final Fantasy VII I know is really excited. Why is that?
So about 3 or 4 years ago, I downloaded the PC version of the original Final Fantasy VII, and I tried playing it, and it was... It's one of those things that I should have never touched and just let me have that nostalgia for. Because it's just like, oh my god, it's just so cringy, and like Cloud is just so fucking edgelord, and like just hearing some of the lines in the fucking trailer, I'm like, oh god, they kept him a fucking edgelord, Jesus fuck. And I'm just like, it's just so cringy. Like, I love Aerith and then like fucking Tifa, and like they're just all great characters, but goddamn, Cloud just fucking ruins everything, and like I couldn't play it anymore.
Better or worse than Anakin Skywalker?
Worse.
What?
Yeah, girl.
Holy shit! I was not expecting that.
Yeah, he's fucking
I got
worse.
Shamalama ding donged.
Yeah. I don't know. He's like definitely up there, and just like watching it and like listening to it is just like the same thing happened to me like 7 or 8 years ago. I tried watching fucking Sailor Moon again for the first time from when I was like 13 years old to like 25-year-old Bunny, and like I couldn't do it because it was just so cringy and like so annoying, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm like, I was obsessed with this. I just wanted to be fucking Sailor Moon so bad when I was a little kid, and then I was just like cringe. And like,
so I think my interest comes from the opposite of it. Basically comes from the like, we have a mirrored thing, but mine's upside down. Like, you loved it back then and are afraid of hating it now.
Yeah.
I didn't play it back then, and I am really excited to hate it now.
You'll be a happy hate, while I'll be a sad hate.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like, oh man, like Edgelord. Yeah, that sounds like really easy to make fun of, and that sounds fun, especially like on stream.
Oh yeah,
that sounds right. I'll be tier Wednesday this motherfucker. You know?
Please do.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good time, but maybe don't stop by because I'm gonna be shitting on your love.
I mean, I'll probably stop by with you and fucking be shitting on it with you. I'd be like, God, I was such a fucking emo kid. Like, just fucking emo, just gobbling this shit up. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It brings us to April.
Yeah, my birthday
Nothing
month.
big there. Don't need to talk about April.
Oh, shut the fuck up. The game that everybody's been fucking breathlessly waiting for.
Keanupunk 2077 is going to be amazing.
Oh my god, I can't wait for it.
I feel bad for every game that comes out next year because there's no chance they can win awards.
I don't know. Like, look at what everybody thought about Death Stranding, and it didn't fucking do as hot.
No one thought it was going to take off. The only reason I thought it was going to take off is because the Game Awards are hosted by Jeff Keighley, who's like literally given Hideo Kojima a hand job backstage.
Probably, and more.
Maybe. Well, he's got to keep his appearance up. He can't, you know.
Is that how it
Can't
works?
be going crazy.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he going to start taking selfies?
I've never given a hand job. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, not much needs to be said about Cyberpunk. It's fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Will be. God, what if it wasn't? What if it fucking wasn't?
Oh my god.
It'd be amazing.
No.
It'd be so funny.
No.
I would laugh so hard. Oh man. The other game that I think I might pick up, I should have put a question mark here too, is Trials of Mana.
Did you?
Because a couple years ago, I got bullied into playing Secret of Mana for the first time.
Uh-huh.
And it was miserable the entire way.
Oh no.
But I'm hoping this remake of the sequel has some, because we played the original, not the remake.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hoping this has some more modern sensibilities built into the remake. I don't know.
I mean, I'm obsessed with the Secret of Mana. That's where the fucking icon that I use for pretty much everything, Discord, and that's from that. But I didn't play the remake because I heard so many bad things about it. And again, I didn't want to fucking ruin it.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
This is the third installment, though.
Oh, they skipped two?
I don't know how they're doing it, but this I know is the third installment. Trials of Mana, I'm pretty sure it's the third one.
All right.
I don't think this one ever came to the U.S. Or I could be wrong, and it did.
Well, then there's nothing to ruin.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but I don't know. I don't want to ruin my childhood. I love that game so much.
Yeah, fair enough. And I might not pick it up. We might come to April and be like, what the fuck? I'm playing Cyberpunk. I'm not fucking playing this game.
Yeah, you're too busy dealing with good old Breathless Boy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
the other thing is in what did you have? What?
Oh no,
did you have one?
Go. That's all. I didn't have.
I was gonna say in May, Square Enix is doing an Avengers game.
Yeah.
Which looks really weird. It looks kind of bad to me.
It looks really bad.
Oh, actually, it's not just Square Enix. It's Crystal Dynamics, by the way, who did fucking Tomb Raider. So that's the main interest I have in the game, is what the fuck is the Tomb Raider developer going to do with an Avengers game? So far, it looks mediocre as fuck, and I hope there's some hidden something in there to make it, theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's why. Yeah, they went off of the comic book artwork and stuff for all of the characters.
Yeah, it's not attached to the movies at all. Mm-hmm. Thank God. I have no interest in playing movie adaptations of anything. Although the costumes do look a little weird. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I'll probably pay attention to it and check it out and then probably pick it up much later in the year. Probably not on release. But,
fair enough.
But there is one game that I might have to get my fucking PlayStation 4 out and dust off.
May I know what it is?
The Last of Us Part 2, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting so long for this game.
When did the other one come out? Like 2012 or 11?
Good question. Last of Us. I don't know, actually, off the top of my head.
That's so loud, by the way. I'm not editing that out.
That's fine. They can fucking hear me do my goddamn research on the fly. 2013.
2013.
7 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long... Damn, wow.
Yeah. I've been waiting...
That's crazy.
...for so many games for so long.
Yeah.
And this has been one of them. Like, I fell in love with that story. And, like, I bought my PlayStation 4... or my PlayStation whenever the fuck it came out. I think it was PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3. I think it was PlayStation 3. I bought it specifically for this game.
Did you say PlayStation 2?
I think it was 3. I think it was the end of 2 and the beginning of 3.
No.
Wait,
no. 2013 was
maybe 4.
Well.
I don't fucking remember.
Well into PlayStation 3. It was like the final hours of the PlayStation 3.
Okay, so I must have bought...
2014 is when the new consoles launched.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so it was probably... I know I picked up a console just for this. I don't fucking play consoles. I'm sorry. But...
That's okay.
I literally bought a console just so I could play this fucking game because I love Naughty Dog. I know they make good fucking shit. And it was worth it. It was worth every fucking penny I spent just to play that game because goddamn did I cry my fucking eyes out. You cry in the first 10 minutes, you cry halfway through the game, you cry at the fucking end of the game. Like, you're just fucking crying. It's just too many emotions and you can't keep them in, and then you're just fucking trying to run away, and like it's one of the best games I've played.
Have you seen Troy Baker and all the other voice actors? Well, not all the other, but there's like 2 other people, or 3, or how many are involved with the end of the game. They did like an hour-long end of the game, like live-action theater performance.
No.
You should watch that. It's on YouTube.
No.
It's incredible. It's really powerful. I hadn't even played the game and I watched it. I was like, damn, that's amazing. Thank God I forgot all the details because the game's not spoiled for me. I really don't remember what happened.
It's like The Last of Us.
I didn't really have the context for the characters and all that shit, you know?
Oh my God. It's such... Just thinking about it fucking makes me want to tear you up. Anyway. The summer sucks for games. June, July, August.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's not like attached to a month yet. And there might be
we have a shit ton
some
on the
filler
side.
in there. Yeah.
In September, there's this game coming out called Outriders. It looks really fucking cool, and I'm actually kind of excited for it. It's a cooperative shooting game, and it's spacey and sci-fi, and it just looks fucking dope as fuck. It's by the guys who did Bulletstorm.
I've seen it. Bulletstorm. Really?
Mm-hmm.
People can fly?
I don't know if there's gonna be flying in it.
No. People can fly. That's the name of the developer.
Oh, is that what it is? I think so.
For
it is
Bulletstorm?
described by the people that fly behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm and all them. Yeah, or Gears of War Juggernaut, whatever.
Yeah, Judgment. Yeah.
Or Judgment. Sorry.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were making a game, and I'm now interested.
Yeah, it looks...
I love Bulletstorm, by the way. I think that game is wildly underrated.
I didn't play it very much.
I was dating somebody when that game came out, and she said, she's a gamer, but she fucking said,
oh no,
this game is just filler in between Gears of War games. And I was like, you couldn't possibly be more wrong. And then like 3 years later, we broke up.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, this is about Bulletstorm, by the way.
Yep, it's all about Bulletstorm. Obviously, that's the only reason why
I really want to play. Really want to play the Duke Nukem version. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so there's a version of the game. I think it's called Full Clip or some stupid fucking name like that.
Of course, obviously.
Where they get John St. John to dub not over, but just like replace the main character's lines, and just he does his own fucking thing. It's not the same lines, so it's like different writing. Didn't change anything else about the game, but just plopped him in there.
Oh no.
I can't fucking wait to play that game. I own it, I just haven't carved out the time.
Gotcha. Okay. Obviously there's a lot of games attached to fucking no date, but they're due out this year?
Yeah, probably, unless they get delayed, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them. I guess we don't have to talk about every single one of them, but...
No, I guess we can highlight some, like, obviously Warcraft 3, Age of Empires 4, which I'm sure you're fucking gushing over, Halo.
Oh my god.
Empire of the Sun looks really good. Dying
Empire of
Light.
Sin.
Huh? Oh, Empire of Sin.
Empire of Sin.
Shit,
it's the mafioso game.
Yeah. Fuck. Why did I say Sun? Anyway. There's a bunch of cute little ones that I want, like Way of the Woods, Spiritfarer, and
Nope.
What?
I just watched the trailer for that. No.
What? Really?
Spiritfarer? No, absolutely
It
not.
looks cute.
Come on. That's the shipbuilder game, right?
I think so, yeah.
2D. Yeah. No.
Nope, not your fucking...
Nope. It's like it's trying so hard to be cute. I'm so not into it. You got to be cute effortlessly, like Yoda.
Well, okay.
Baby Yoda.
Not everybody's born with it. Sometimes you have to earn it. Also, SpongeBob Rehydrated, which looks like Spyro, but in Bikini Bottom, as we were like kind of bullshitting back and forth earlier. But yeah, it literally looks like Spyro.
That's a good name. That's a good subtitle for a SpongeBob game.
SpongeBob Rehydrated.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a fucking sponge.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, so Dying Light 2 is also coming out this year.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I know how much you...
Tragically, they're making more of that.
Hey, if you ignore that ending like I did and somehow blocked it off, the rest of the game was good.
The rest of the story is terrible.
Look, you just play it to murder shit, okay? You just run around.
You can do that on any game that has a good story.
Yeah, but like you fucking parkour. Not many games like captured the parkour outside of Uncharted.
I don't think I'm into parkour because I tried Mirror's Edge. Don't give a fuck about that game.
Oh God. I
could not get into it at all. I think I just don't. It doesn't do that much for me.
It doesn't wrestle your jimmies.
Yeah, my jimmies remain nested.
Fair. But the nice thing about this game, maybe we could get it when it's like on super sale after it fucking fails. It's going to be multiplayer. And
yeah.
We could do the co-op mission and then we could fucking shit on it the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I might. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right.
Just like you want to shit on fucking Final Fantasy VII.
An invitation to shit on something definitely piques my interest.
Exactly. See, I knew you would love that.
I can like anything as long as I'm allowed to not like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think it's what it doesn't have a release date, but it's gonna have this co-op and
spring,
everything.
I think, or something like that. So it should be. Well, actually, they're probably rethinking it with like Cyberpunk and shit. So maybe it's summer. Maybe it'll be a summer game.
Maybe we'll see it in August or fucking July or some shit.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
That would be pretty dope. Okay. So because The Witcher's out right now, fucking The Witcher 3 right now on Steam as of the past couple of months has had more players or as many players as fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like at a fucking peak for Witcher 3. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's definitely...
Which Red Dead Redemption 2 is a weird metric because it's like it existed for a month before Steam, so who knows how many people are playing it on Steam. You know, just the Rockstar launcher. So
that's a good point.
But it was like when I looked at it, it was like 100,000 people, which is a fuckload of people for a single player game. It's unbelievable for a single player game that released 4 years ago.
Yeah, but like it's people currently playing right now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I mean, obviously the fucking TV show, which if you haven't watched it, is fucking phenomenal, and also I love our boy.
That's you're overstating that
What?
quite a bit. It's a good show, and it has a lot of rough edges.
I like those rough edges.
I'm not talking about the grizzled face of Henry Cavill, okay? So I know there's a lot of beautiful people to look at in this show, but the storytelling is it's kind of garbage here. It's incredibly hard to follow for the first 4 episodes. And especially if you don't know anything about The Witcher. Like, imagine somebody not knowing anything about The Witcher trying to watch this fucking show. They'd be like, what the fuck is this? So I think it did its job for the first season.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Like, it met bare minimum for me in my expectations. And I think season 2 is going to be amazing.
I think season 2 is going to be really good. This definitely was a setup for everything. And like a lot of people who watched it already once said they enjoyed it a whole lot more watching it a second time because they were able to pick up on so much of that shit. Because like a lot of my friends...
it's obviously easier to watch because the main problem with the show is they tell things out of order,
mm-hmm.
but they don't tell you how or when they're doing that.
Yeah.
So they don't tell you how much time, and they don't tell you when it's happening. So they'll cut to, and no one looks a different age. Everyone's got the magical power of staying the same age.
Yeah.
So it's very jarring.
I guess that's what you get when you're a motherfucking sorcerer.
Yep.
But I'm excited about it. I think it's awesome that The Witcher has gotten this like new boost. Like obviously a shit ton of people are fucking playing it on Twitch right now, and it just makes me happy. And like my friend who's never played it before, he thinks he's gonna go get the third one, just only the third one, just so he can play it.
I mean, I think that's like a fine place to start.
I mean, yeah.
2 is good. 1's bad.
Okay, the story. I like the story in the first one, obviously, but goddamn,
but
the combat.
It's not worth the 50 hours of slogging through that piece of garbage to get through it.
That fucking combat, dude, I can't do it. One of my friends, he's like, that was the best combat. Huh? It's terrible.
Yeah, but maybe back in 2006 or 7, whenever it came out, it was all right. But now it's just... Also, it's so glitchy. It's a very glitchy game.
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of screenshots.
I honestly think it's a fucking miracle that we even got to Witcher 3 from there.
Yeah. I mean, the second one definitely boosted it up a lot, and then the third one is just a fucking masterpiece.
I really like Witcher 2. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to replay that again.
Put it on your replay list.
Yeah, replay list.
Yeah.
So you mentioned having a replay list. I don't really do that because I play the same games every year. I play Dragon Age and I play KOTOR and sometimes Mass Effect.
Wow.
And I guess Witcher, but I didn't really think about that. It was just like how much I wanted to keep playing it. And yeah, maybe I should, I don't know, pump the brakes on those and revisit some other games.
Yeah, so like when I did my thing for my games I want to beat this year, I made sure it's at the fucking it's above everything else except for my favorites. So
yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Add like a weird number to it or something.
But
okay, what else we got?
We got some other shit. We could talk about the dead horse that I like to fucking beat on.
Oh, please. It gives me so much joy to watch you shit on something.
I have to. I'm still mad at Todd. Fucking Todd.
I know.
Like, okay, so Fallout 76 had a hack incident about a week ago. It's already fixed, thank goodness. But what was going on was hackers were entering the game and they were stripping level 100 players down to everything. They were taking all of their equipment. They were literally stealing their equipment, equipping it, and then running off.
So, to be clear, this article calls it a hack. You call it a hack, but to me that sounds like a bug.
It was
like they're exploiting a bug.
They weren't exploiting a bug. They had like programs and shit.
Oh, I see. So it was like definitely cheap.
Yeah, it's definitely third-party software.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it was only on the PC. They definitely fixed it pretty quick. I think they fixed it within about like 12 hours, I want to say, from what I read on another website. But
pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty quick for a fucking huge fucking third-party exploit like this. And but they weren't able to restore some of the items to the people, and then like people were getting pissed and fucking rioting all over Reddit. So I think
especially if they were pay to play fucking
oh my god, imagine that. Holy fuck, you pay like fucking, I don't know, $5-6.
It's like people literally robbing you.
Yeah. So
yeesh.
But it was fixed pretty quickly. It was pretty fucking crazy that it was even a thing that was like, I don't know, I've never heard of an exploit like this where people steal people's inventories. Like, I never heard about this in WoW. I never heard about something like this in like any other MMO. I've heard of duplicating and like,
well, it's not an MMO. That's the important piece.
I guess that's a good point.
It's like a server based weird thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm trying.
I honestly think that this is the kind of thing that Blizzard was like afraid of in Diablo.
Yeah.
And that's why they made it always online.
Oh, but then again, it's always online. So what the fuck, Bethesda?
Yeah, they're obviously not good at it.
Well,
weirdly, Bethesda doesn't do multiplayer shit.
I mean,
not what they're good at.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is doing all right, all things considered, but
that's a totally different thing.
Exactly.
That's ZeniMax fucking whatever the fuck.
It's done by a different company, I think, or it's being
it's
run.
Obviously it's under the Bethesda umbrella,
Yeah.
but it's called ZeniMax Online Studios or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but this is actually just all in-house Bethesda.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so
poor guys.
I hope everybody got their shit back. I don't know. I from what I was reading on Reddit and stuff like that, some people weren't getting their shit back and some people were able to. But yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. And yeah, leaving people naked and confused at level 100, probably pretty shitty, especially how much time it takes to get shit done in that game. Oh, another thing that I found that was really cute was this guy, he thought he lost his game and he found somebody streaming it.
Oh yeah, I didn't read this yet. What the fuck?
Is the cutest story I've ever fucking read, and I was reading it on Twitter, and maybe I was emotional because it was on Christmas Eve, and I was like crying a little bit, but like this guy named Rick, he's a creator of PaintNet, but back in the 90s when he was a little kid, he was 12, he made this game called The Golden Flute 4, The Flute of Immortality. It was this little DOS paint cutesy game, right? He made it when he was a small child. And he gave a copy to his cousin of the CD and then like didn't think anything of it, and then, you know, eventually PCs dying and stuff like that, he lost all of the code and stuff like that. But it was like this small little phenomenon on the internet at the time, and he thought he lost it forever until he found somebody in the retro streaming on Reddit streaming it, and he watched this guy beat it, and then he contacted him. He's like, hey,
God, that's incredible.
Hey, he's like, that's my game. And
can I have it?
Yeah, pretty much. he was able to get it back, and like he was able to get a copy of his game on fucking Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I can't remember what fucking day it was, but yeah, he was able to get it back after 25 fucking years, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like, I was just like, oh my god. I like saw it on Twitter.
It's good to be reminded of the good that happens on the internet, you know?
Yeah. Like, we hear about so much shit, and like that made me so happy. Like, this guy was reunited with his code, and like people were still enjoying something of his from fucking 25 years ago.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I fucking love video games, man. It made me so happy. Okay, but to like go into some decent news, there's more stuff on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
You excited?
No, not really.
Really? I thought this was going to be the console that you get, and you weren't going to get the Xbox X Series or Series X.
I'm not planning on going to the new console.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, unless there's a big reason to move. Like if there's a big reason to move, I'll move. But not move, but expand. But I was really late to the PlayStation 4, and it was fine. Like I didn't feel like I was super missing out.
Yeah.
There's just so much to play on PC. And do I need another box? Do I need it to fucking cost $500? Like no to most of those questions.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to buy a fucking, VR headset this year, and we already talked about how much the games are going to cost me, so it's looking like a no, but we'll see, obviously.
Well, you have until the end of the year, supposedly, so it's
true.
Due to launch at the very end of the year, and more stuff's coming out. They released what the controllers looks like. It just looks like a fucking PlayStation controller, big fucking whoop. But it's supposed to have like a different kind of feedback that's going to replace the DualShock Rumble thing that they've had in it for like fucking years. So that's going to be the one new feature.
Is it going to be haptic?
I think it is haptic feedback or whatever it's called.
Yeah. That's what the Steam controller has. And it's the one good thing about the Steam controller.
Ooh, girl.
Everything else is shit about that fucking thing. That Batman nipple looking fucking controller.
Look. I like
Jesus
my Batman nipple-looking controller, okay?
You like the Steam controller?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What fucking video game have you ever played with it?
I don't remember.
All the way through. Using just that controller. None is the answer, and you fucking know it.
Okay, you're right. You got me.
Mm-hmm.
But they still haven't announced what exactly it's going to cost. And it's due at the end of the year. But the controllers are going to be like fucking 60 to 7 they're originally like $50 now, right? But now they're going to be about $70.
Okay, that's fine.
You're just like, that's okay. That's fine. I'm not going to get a console.
That doesn't bother me. No, I mean, even if I was, that seems like it's fine. Like the Xbox Ones are like 60 or 70. That seems normal.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah. And it comes with one anyway. Like, how many fucking multiplayer PS4 games do I need to play? Like, I probably wouldn't even pick up another one, even if I did get the console.
Exactly, I guess. Plus, like, the thing that, like, always deters me from consoles is, like, eventually those games come to PC, eventually. Minus Red Dead Redemption, which is, like, one of the ones that we've complained about recently. But, like, with Xbox, all of those are also going to be available same day on the Xbox Pass. Fuck, I cannot talk anymore. Xbox Pass. XXX. Too many fucking X's. God damn it. But those will be released the same day. So, like, what's the point of buying a fucking Xbox if you have a fucking PC?
Yeah, I super agree. Yes, 100%.
So,
now there are games like, I assume the God of War franchise is going to continue. Like maybe Last of Us, they might close it out. I don't know. Maybe they'll do some sort of like Uncharted spinoff, but like Sony fucking kills it with their first party shit. So
yeah,
there might be a reason to upgrade. Although they might do the thing where it's like on both consoles for a little bit. I'm not sure, but we'll see. It depends on what's being launched. I don't know of any PS5 exclusive games announced right now. I don't think there are any.
Not that I've heard off the top of the head. Maybe The Last of Us, but I think that's gonna go. It's obviously gonna be on the 4 before the fucking PlayStation 5. I'm sure they'll have a remastered version like they did for the PlayStation.
Which I don't need. Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty comfy with the fact that my console games look worse than my PC. You know.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I play them on my fucking shitty
TV.
$300 fucking TV. So, yeah.
Okay, so some sad news. Ramilla, the first woman to compete in the League of Legends Champion Series, she died at 24. She was passed away on Friday. I don't fucking know what day that was. I think it was right after Christmas. And the 27th. And it, as a lady, this fucking hurts a lot, because like she quit Twitch, she quit fucking the Champion Series because she was getting so much harassment, and it just like sets women back in esports, and it makes me so fucking sad. Like they had like none of the details of her fucking death are out there, and I don't want to even bother to make speculations, but
yeah,
like I know she had some complications after surgery, so people are speculating on that, but I don't know what it is. But it just makes me sad that like this woman was harassed so much and she died at like such a fucking young age. Just makes me angry, and all the fucking jerks on the internet. But yeah,
that's sad.
Yeah, it's a sad day. So
at least it does sound like she passed away peacefully in her sleep, which, if you're gonna go, I mean,
yeah. And she was
that sucks.
Yeah, like her and her boyfriend posted, and he said, all I have to say is the 4 months that I knew her were the best for both of our lives. Although she deserved more, it was a privilege to know her for the short time I did. So I hope like her and her family are like, or her family and her boyfriend are, you know, gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our best friend. Because we didn't talk about the last episode. We didn't talk about episode 7 of our favorite show in the whole wide world.
Wait, 7 or 8?
Yeah, so we could do a quick recap of 7 and 8 since they coincide.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what the fuck we're talking about the Mandalorian, so close your ears if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah. Yep. This is why we do it near the end, because you can just, whatever.
You can be like, Peace out. Fuck you guys, bye.
I don't even care. So I'm trying to even separate them in my mind. 7, first of all, ended on a cliffhanger, which is a huge fuck you.
Oh my god, it's such a sad cliffhanger.
Because we know there's an episode 8, and that's gonna have a cliffhanger. So you end 7, and you're like, what the fuck is good? Like, you don't know if Baby Yoda's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, all right, I'm not a mother, but if I have ever been close to feeling maternal instincts, it's watching this fucking show.
Oh my god, absolutely.
I wanted to know what was happening with Baby Yoda so bad. I felt terrible. And I really thought they were going to do something shitty, because I know Disney they must be smarter than this, but I don't know. They've made some questionable decisions about lots of things. Hopefully this is like mostly up to Jon Favreau. Seems like it probably is.
Yeah.
Because it's good. But if I thought they were going to try to look for a way to write Baby Yoda out, because it's called The Mandalorian, but everything anyone talks about is fucking Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
So I thought that this was going to be the arc for, season 1, and then season 2 would be something else Mandalorian related, not relating to Baby Yoda. Thank fucking God I was wrong.
Right? Yeah, no, I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, they can't kill him. I will fucking lose my goddamn fucking mind, and so will the internet. And so we were like freaking out. I literally jumped up and I started screaming at the end. And I'm like, no, please. I'm like, maybe Baby Yoda touched him before, he got kidnapped. And I was just like, he can't be dead. He can't be dead. And I was just like, fucking like, no. But, yeah. And then it goes into the next episode on such a fucking downer and a cliffhanger. They're trapped by this fucking douche and a cannon in this fucking cantina, and it starts immediately right there. And they're trying to escape. Fucking robot comes out of nowhere, fucking beats the shit out of the speeders, and fucking saves the baby.
Yeah. So one thing I want to point out is the guys on the speeders. By the way, I love that they were willing to have two people punch Baby Yoda. That's so fucking ballsy to me, because obviously they know what reaction they're getting from the audience. Yeah. They're like, oh, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Exactly.
It's really great.
But like,
it's good.
Them also like just bantering back and forth, and like I was just watching, it's like, they would fucking be doing that. That's exactly how they would be doing it. Have you ever seen
the Troopers video video series from College Humor?
No.
I'll have to show you some clips because it looks straight out of that.
Oh my god,
that whole scene.
Okay.
And one of those troopers, the speeder bike troopers, was played by Jason Sudeikis. Mm-hmm. Do you know who that is? He's former SNL cast member. He was in Horrible Bosses. Anyway. I fucking love Jason Sudeikis, and
okay.
He played it great. It was hilarious.
But yeah, that end and like the whole resolve and like the robot and
can we talk about how IG-11 is like the best droid in Star Wars now?
He's literally the best robot ever.
Nurse droid. Oh god.
I am a nurse droid. It is not my directive, and I'm just like sitting there. And then he said, what did he say? He's like, but you'll die or something like that. And he's like, does that make you sad? He's like, I'm not sad. He's like, I already read it in your voice. And I was just like, I'm sad too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to see the Mandalorian's face too, which was I liked how they did it too.
I love the before they get into the grate, like I forget his name because it's so Star Warsy, but Carl Weathers character. He's like, can you open the grate? He's like yes. If you touch the baby, I will kill you. And he's like, yeah, can you just open the grate? And he just like had to make that known, even though it wasn't like relevant at all. It's just like, obviously no one in this room is trying to kill the fucking baby, but he's still like so focused on that directive.
I mean, I think the champion of the fucking at the end of the series was the fucking robot. Like,
it's really good.
So good. And like the ending and like,
oh, also he is the champion of this episode for sure. Yeah. But Baby Yoda did not slack off.
Oh, no.
He shot some fire back at that flamethrower dude and blew him the fuck up.
Fuck yeah, he did.
That was dope.
My favorite part was when Carl Weathers...
This might be... I think it might be my favorite episode. Yeah, episode 8. It was so good.
I think it was the best one. But like when Carl Weathers is like, just make the baby do some hand shit. And he's like waving his hand in front of Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda just starts
he's just like waving. Yes.
Oh my god,
that's adorable.
It was so good. And like, and officially Mandalorian is now the foundlings. I guess we should call him foundling. What should we call baby?
Foundling, yeah. It's a foundling, yeah.
He's now Poppy.
Well, what should we call him? I don't
Daddy
know.
Mando. It's official. Daddy Mando. He's now his dad.
Yeah.
Until he could either take the crate,
yeah, basically.
He can eat
so here's the thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone knows. But I kind of suspect that his planet doesn't exist anymore. That's my assumption.
That's my guess. They're a very rare race.
So he's stuck with him for life. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's Papa Mando now.
Because his directive is either return him to his people or raise him as your own.
Well, raise him until he could take the creed and become a Mandalorian.
Well, raise him as your own until, he can be a Mandalorian. But, I mean, he'd still be his at that point. And
it's fucking
if they're still doing the show at that point, that'd be fucking insane.
Oh my god. Imagine a fucking teenager Yoda.
I know. I was talking to my girlfriend about that. I was like, can you imagine him like giving attitude and being like going through fucking puberty?
He's like, fuck off,
Trying
Dad.
to go on fucking little baby Yoda dates.
It's not a phase. This is who I am. Fucking like slams the fucking door with his horse powers.
Goth phase.
Oh my god, yes. Also, at the very end, the bad guy, I can't think of his fucking name.
Moff Krieger or some shit like that.
Do you
Anyway.
know the story of the sword?
No, I don't. Do you?
I do.
How do you know the story of the sword?
Because it's in like a fucking comic book, and I'm kind of glad that they brought it back.
So, wait a minute. Does that mean that it's gonna follow that for sure?
I don't
or
know exactly. It's either a certain type of like Beat Saber, basically. It's not a lightsaber. It's like basically a.
I thought it just looked like a fucking on fire vibroblade.
Kinda, yeah, a vibroblade. But this is supposedly a lightsaber that was given to the first Jedi, that happened to be a Mandalorian. So either he is a fallen Jedi and he was a Mandalorian that's obviously exiled, or he killed the Mandalorian original Jedi. Who knows? But that's like the speculation, is it's this one weapon from old Jedi lore, who was the first fucking Mandalorian that became a Jedi.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, right?
That's true. I mean, if it's up to the Jedi to construct their own lightsaber, a Mandalorian, it makes sense that they would choose a way different style weapon. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be an interesting thing.
Right? So I'm excited with it. So, but yeah. We have to wait another year.
I know. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. God damn it, Disney. Make them an hour long like that episode. That reason why that episode was so good, because it was a fucking hour. It was an hour.
That's true. They all need to be an hour.
Exactly. But, all right.
Exactly. Damn.
Yeah.
Episode 13 popping off.
Popping the fuck off, bitches.
Popping off like the new year.
Yep. Hey, Portz, where can people find you?
People can find me on the internet at twitter.com/therealports and twitch.tv/therealports. Where can they find you?
They can find me at twitter.com/evilspacefunny, twitch.tv/evilspacefunny, and instagram.com/evilspacefunny. Boom.
Nice. I like the consistency.
Boom.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No Evil Space Bunny 69's up in here.
Oh, buddy. Nice. Anyway.
I mean, you got your name on all platforms. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening. Thanks, Bunny, for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to spend our new year with you guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's make those fucking gaming goals, nerds.
Let's fucking game. Yeah, let us know. Tweet at us if you got a gaming goal and you want to talk about it. Fucking let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to play more fucking video games. Yeah.
I'm ready to go play video games right now.
Okay, let's go do that.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you next Thursday.
All right, good luck. Have fun. Don't die. Bye. It's like, and then you just like fucking roll around, and then you're like,